Good morning, it's February the 14th. I'm going out in the cab today. Let's see how much I earn in tips on an average day out on the streets in London. I've got the packed lunch. Let's go. And by the way, it's half term, so I'm going to be working in a completely different way compared to what I normally do. When it's half term, there isn't really a rush hour in the morning and work starts a little bit late. I went into town on Monday. I didn't even pick a job up until I got way past Holland Park. Let's see what happens today. Okay, most important drink of the day. Let's get the meter on and let's get the apps on. This is how I get into the Free Now app. I don't know what that is. Sign in. And we are off. And now we'll pop the taxi app on. That just needs a little swipe at the top. So if we're going to do an episode about tips today, I better show you the machine in the back and how it prompts our customers to leave a tip for the driver. Okay, so this is the default screen. It says, "Good afternoon, welcome to the best way to get around London." Of course. Let me put a fare on and clock the fare off so it comes up on the machine. We'll just do that. Let's do that, 380, and then we'll finish the fare. That should be on the screen. So what this machine does now is it rounds up, you see. So the fare was 380 and it's rounded it up to 4. Now if you don't want to accept that rounded up tip of 20 pence, just press the cross there. Or if you want to tip me more for wonderful service, just press other, and then you can put the actual tip amount you want to give me. How much do you want to give me? Maybe £100. Oh, £1,000. That's all right. There we go. Thank you. Please wait. Starting. Please wait. Taxi well. Please wait. And then you present your card accordingly, depending on what card it is. You can tap it or put it in underneath. And that's how the tipping facility works in the back of my black cab. This is a Taxi World system, by the way, with a Miura hardware. So making my way down the Uxbridge Road, as you can see, not a lot happening. I just kept going. Ealing to Holland Park Avenue. No job. There we go. The big issue guys just told me there's a lady coming out the coffee shop who needs a cab. That's very nice of him. Cheers. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, this is basically a straight line all the way from Holland Park. You proceed forward through Notting Hill Gate and then carry along forward on the Bayswater Road, past Queensway and then through Lancaster Gate. The traffic, as you can see, is fairly light today. Then you're back on the Bayswater Road and you want to nip in that bus lane on the left to save yourself lots of time. Arriving at Marble Arch, it's forward again and then straight on, and I will set down on the left for Bond Street.
Job number 1 completed. Holland Park Avenue, just outside the Tesco's, to Bond Street on Oxford Street. I just dropped off here and I've been tipped £1.40 and it was a cash job, which was quite nice. So not a bad start. Let's see what happens next.
Okay, I turned right into New Bond Street and thought I'd make my way down to Brook Street towards Claridge's to check out the rank there. Anyway, I didn't have to get onto the rank at Claridge's. Good job it was full, and this happened.
Hi. St. John's Wood. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so this went forward Brook Street, and then I thought I'd dive a right into Duke Street. Just to keep going straight takes you past Selfridges on the left. And if you keep going on Duke Street, you arrive at Manchester Square. I came off Manchester Street and then left into Blandford Street. Now, doing a right here onto Baker Street, not Gloucester Place, because I can go all the way up on Baker Street nowadays. Right at the end, at the junction of Marylebone Road, it's for cabs and buses only. So we keep going, heading up past the Baker Street station on the right, and then the Sherlock Holmes Museum on the left. Forward we go onto Park Road. The park is on our right, and then a cyclist on my left dropped his phone. If you slow that down, you can see it. He didn't know anything about it because he had headphones on. Comply St John's Wood roundabout, left into St John's Wood Road. Horrible bit of roadworks there. And then you've got Hamilton Terrace on the right. I turned into Hamilton Terrace. Took the lady up to her destination, did a U-turn in the end, and dropped her safely off on the left. Job number 2 completed. Brook Street to Hamilton Terrace. No tip. Now, I'd like to point out it's not obligatory for customers to tip, of course. I myself would like to say it's very much appreciated, and I'm always of the opinion that if I give good service, speak to the customer, offer them information about London, go above and beyond just the journey to help them out in any way I can, then I've got more chance of getting a tip. But people don't have to tip London taxi drivers. It's up to you. If you think you've got good service and you feel like tipping the driver, well, go ahead and do it. He very much appreciates it. From Hamilton Terrace, I started to head south. Eventually, I made my way to Marble Arch, where I headed south on Park Lane. And I was lucky enough to get a ping off the app because the job was going from Park Street. Park Street to Brompton Road. Hello, sir. So, forward Park Street, left into Woods Mews. That's a great get out onto Park Lane. Head down south on Park Lane. Now, you'll notice today that I am staying in the right-hand lane, not the left-hand lane, the bus lane, because there were huge problems with Piccadilly being resurfaced. So they closed off the left lane on the way towards Hyde Park Corner. So comply Hyde Park Corner. Leave by Knightsbridge, forward and bear left into the Brompton Road. We'll just go straight there, put in the amount, and then we'll see if we get a tip. Payment successful, and £1.04 tip. That's 3 jobs done, and so far £2.44 in tips, 1 app job and 2 cash jobs. From there, I carried on in the straight line and headed down the Cromwell Road, and this happened. St Paul Cathedral. Yeah, okay. St Paul's Cathedral, yeah. So left into Ashburn Place, left into Courtfield Road, and then right into Gloucester Road. Stop at the lights, keep going until you drive straight forward into Cranley Gardens, and then left onto the Fulham Road. Right onto Old Church Street, and then you just keep heading south until you hit the river. Left onto Chelsea Embankment, wait at the lights at Albert Bridge, and then it's a case of just keep going. You'll get to Chelsea Bridge, you'll have to wait there to get through the lights, and then you keep going again on the Grosvenor Road. The next bridge you're going to come up to on your right will be Vauxhall Bridge. Get in the left lane here because that's going to give you more of a chance of keeping moving. And as you can see, the traffic was not too great. But just stick it out and then you're on the Millbank. So forward Millbank, coming up to Lambeth Bridge roundabout, Lambeth Bridge on your right, keep going until you drive past the gasworks on the right, and then you will comply Parliament Square. After complying with Parliament Square, go forward Bridge Street, left onto that Victoria Embankment, go past the London Eye on your right, used to be called the Millennium Wheel, and then forward Victoria Embankment, and you want to do a left into Temple Place, left Arundel Street, right into the Strand. This has all changed recently, well, it seems like recently, and forward onto Fleet Street. And when you're on Fleet Street, it's a case of just keep going. Traffic's not moving too well here today. Traffic kind of gets forced into one lane, so you go forward Ludgate Hill, forward St Paul's Churchyard. Job number 4 completed. That was Cromwell Road, the Holiday Inn. We're just in front of the Holiday Inn to St Paul's Cathedral. A very good job, actually. No tip. I'm still sitting on £2.44's worth of tips so far after 4 jobs. I've just taken a break. I'm outside the My Hotel on the Old Witch. I might as well wait here and see if I get a job outside the hotel. If I don't, then I'll make my way to Exhibition Road, to the museum area, and take it from there. Cheers. You know. Okay, got one here. So depart on the left here, forward and bear right into the Strand. Get through these lights for the right-hand lane. past the Savoy on the left, and you just keep going down the Strand. I tried to nip into the left lane here past Charing Cross, but things were still backing up a little bit at Trafalgar Square because of the roadworks on the other side of the square in Cockspur Street. So comply Trafalgar Square, King Charles I roundabout, leave by Cockspur Street, and then I hit it. It was just a case of sticking it out here, past Canada House on the right, and then go past the Embassy of Kazakhstan on the left, go past the Institute of Directors also on the left, and forward into Pall Mall, passing all the gentlemen's clubs, the RAC on the left as well. Then we're going to come to St James's, take a right onto St James's. That's full of a lot of the gentlemen's clubs, Carlton, Brooks, Boodles, Whites as well. Wait at the lights at Piccadilly, then cross Piccadilly over into Albemarle Street. From Albemarle Street, left to Stafford Street. Right into Dover Street, up Dover Street, and then a left into Hay Hill. There'll be a small wait at the lights here. Now we'll do a right into Berkeley Street. We'll comply Berkeley Square, go past Annabelle's on the left, leave Berkeley Square, and then I dived into Mount Street. For me, it was just a case of keep going on Mount Street. It wasn't too jammed at Scott's Fish Restaurant. I did a right into Park Street and then left into the Grosvenor House JW Marriott.
Job number 5 completed, the Aldwych My Hotel to JW Marriott. And yep, I got a tip, £1.50. So that's 5 jobs, 3 tips, bringing the total tip amount up to £3.94. Okay, gonna head to Exhibition Road. About this time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the museums will be packed and there will be people finishing their visits inside the Natural History Museum, the Science Museum, and hopefully wanting to go somewhere else, normally Hamleys.
From here, forward Exhibition Road, no going through the park today because it's a nightmare trying to get out the other end. Those days are over, right into Princess Gardens. Forward and left, Ennismore Gardens, wait at the lights, then right onto Kensington Road. Kensington Road, you can go forward here, no one at the lights fortunately in front of me, into Knightsbridge, and then you're thinking about getting into the left-hand lane, which will give you the bus lane. Piccadilly Underpass is closed. There was congestion here, but you can nip around with that handy bus lane on the left and get to the front of the queue, just like that. What did you think of that? Very special. It's all about the bus lanes. Comply Hyde Park Corner. Stay in the left lane. It really is half term this week. The traffic's not bad at all. And then just keep on utilizing the advantages of that bus lane and head north. Comply Marble Arch, flip around there, left into the Edgware Road. From here, the Edgware Road, I'm looking for a right turn, so today I decided to turn right into George Street. It's forward George Street and then left Seymour Place, past the Seymour Leisure Centre on the left. Forward Seymour Place and then cross over the Marylebone Road into Lisang Grove. No Rossmore Road for me today because of the lights at the end. I went straight on and did a right into Lodge Road. Forward Lodge Road, at the end of the Lodge Road, I did a left into Park Road. Complied St John's Wood roundabout, leave by Prince Albert Road. Hit the lights here, a little bit of traffic. And now a left into Avenue Road and just head north towards Finchley, but we don't get anywhere near that. We turn right into Aylesworthy Road, left Wadham Gardens, left Harley Road, right into the Marriott, King Henry Road.
Job number 6 completed, Exhibition Road to Marriott Regent's Park, King Henry Road. Paid by card, no tip. So after 6 jobs, I'm still sitting on £3.94 worth of tips.
And because it's half term, I just headed straight back to the Museum Quarter of London, South Kensington, because that's where the work is.
Okay, I'm outside the Natural History Museum on the 2-cab rank. There are tens of thousands of people in there. I'm guessing I should be off here pretty quickly. Okay, looks like a customer is arriving to the window.
Right, this is the most straightforwardest of small runs, the Natural History Museum to Harrods. You just literally go forward along the Cromwell Road and then into the Brompton Road. This particular passenger didn't want me to turn into Hands Road
Straight.
at Harrods to drop off if you
okay.
wanted me to drop
Yeah,
her
no
off a little
problem.
bit further up on the left, which is exactly what I did. And there we are. Traffic, as you can see, is still not so bad this time of the day. Job number 7, Cromwell Road to Harrods, £6.20, no tip. Yes, one of those very small jobs that are a little bit frustrating, but you have to take them. Okay, back to Exhibition Road again. The Waldorf Hilton, on Aldwych.
Exactly. Yeah, the Old Witch, where the theatres are. Okay, no problem. Yeah, thank you very much.
Waldorf Hilton, Aldwych. For this one, it was Ford Exhibition Road. I went right Princess Gardens, forward and left Ennismore Gardens, right Kensington Road, forward Knightsbridge. This is a bit of an evergreen run, forward Knightsbridge, then straight up to Hyde Park Corner. Comply Hyde Park Corner, lead by Constitution Hill. Wait at the lights at the bottom, left into Pall Mall, and just keep going until you hit the new roadworks and the newly being built Waldorf Hilton at Admiralty Arch. Pass over London's biggest subterranean ballroom, comply King Charles I roundabout, lead by Trafalgar Square east side. Right into Duncannon Street, left the Strand, stay left in the bus lane, that saves me a lot of time. Finally turn left into the Aldwych, set down on left. Thank you very much, thank you. Okay, just dropped off Waldorf Hilton, Aldwych. In this job number 8, this was job number 8. I got a £2 tip. That takes me up to the grand total of £5.94, I think. From there, I turned around and ranked up again at the My Hotel, and then, before long, a couple turned up and asked me to go to the Gagosian Gallery. This was a destination I was not familiar with, so I had to double check the address.
Tower Hill? You better just check.
And good job we did check, because it wasn't Tower Hill, it was actually Grosvenor Hill in Mayfair. We've kind of done this one today. Leave on left Aldwych, bear right the Strand, keep going straight down past Charing Cross Station on your left until you get to King Charles I roundabout, Trafalgar Square, lead by Cockspur Street. Traffic a lot better this time of day. Bear left into Pall Mall, just keep going until you hit a right into St James's Street. Okay, wait at the lights, forward Albemarle Street, left Stafford Street, right Dover Street, left Hay Hill. Right Berkeley Street, comply Berkeley Square, lead by Dover Street, right Burden Street, left Grosvenor Hill. Job number 9, the Aldwych, My Hotel, just outside there. They went staying in the hotel to the Gagosian Gallery. Do you know where that is? It's on Grosvenor Hill. Actually, it's a new one for me. So I'll be keeping that in the old grey matter up there. And a £1 tip, taking today's tally after 9 jobs up to £6.94. And with that, I decided to call it a day. So today's stats, there were 5 street jobs, 1 app job, and 3 rank jobs, 2 coming out of a hotel rank, and another one coming out of the Natural History Museum rank. And the tip tally for today, on a quiet half-term day, £6.94. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, see you back here.